Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Detox Dudes. So I have made a new channel that I'm going to be starting to put all my energy into. It's called Joshua Mason. The first 5 or 10 new videos that I do, I'm going to do on both channels and sort of hand the baton over to the new channel. And the reason for this is that detox was just one phase of my life. I still love detox. I detox every day. It's mission critical. I still coach people on detox. But detox has transformed my life so much so that it's opened me up to all these other realms and these other worlds of spirituality and authenticity and primal energy and relationships, sex, love, money. And so detox is just a means to an end. Detox is epic, it's life-changing, but it's just a means to an end. It's not the ultimate objective, right? It's a way to become more badass, more clear, more healthy, more happy, so that you can be successful in your mission, your relationships, your life, and do everything that you need to do before you leave this planet. So if you're on the Detox Dudes, when you're done with this video, I ask that you please consider subscribing to Joshua Mason. If you're on Joshua Mason, you must already be subscribed, so you can just keep tuning into this channel so we can get some momentum. In this video, I want to talk about the difference between sincerity and authenticity. These are two very, very different things, guys. Most people are sincere, very few people are actually authentic. Authenticity requires so much more work and so much more courage to achieve than sincerity. Almost everybody is sincere. Everybody has good intentions. Everyone wants to do good on this planet. They want what's good for them and they want what's good for their family and those around them. Being sincere is like being nice, having good intentions. There's a purity associated with being sincere. You know, someone is good and someone is pure. You can feel a goodness and a sincerity, right? They mean well. And there's a funny saying actually from the 1600s that is, the pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. What does that mean? Well, it means that getting to the promised land is not just about being sincere. It's not just about being nice. It's not just about being liked. Being sincere or having good intentions can only take you so far. You know, if you look at like job interviews, right? And you have everyone there in the room and everybody is sincere. Everybody wants the job. Everyone wants to impress. Everyone wants to do good. But especially, let's say like an acting gig or an acting interview, the person who's going to get the job or get the role is someone who can convey authenticity, who can deliver spaces of consciousness that are associated with that particular character. And similarly in life, those who can pass spaces or move mountains with their voice or really be authentic are going to have an edge. They're going to be ahead of the pack, right? So authenticity is more dangerous. Authenticity requires that somebody be embodied, someone be connected to their emotions and know how to convey those emotions. Authenticity is confrontational because it cuts through the fat. It cuts through all illusions of false, right? Authenticity highlights to everybody in the room where they're not being authentic. So authenticity is more dangerous in the most positive sense of the word because it is intense. It creates tension. It cuts through all the BS, and authenticity means that someone is in connection with truth. You can feel authenticity because it lands when someone speaks. It's a very particular space that lands when someone is being authentic. When someone is being sincere, you feel, oh, this is a good person. Oh, they're nice. And actually, a lot of people who are sincere are trapped behind wanting to look good, wanting to be liked, or wanting to be loved. In order to be authentic, we have to drop wanting to be liked, wanting to look good, and wanting to be loved. If you are stuck in a prison of wanting to be liked, then you don't have an opportunity to truly choose your authentic expression. You become a slave to wanting to be liked, and you become a chameleon, making sure that you're liked by everybody. And what you have is, you have everybody somewhat like you in the short term, and you get forgotten in the sea of the 7 billion people in the long term. So being authentic requires shadow work, requires introspection, it requires sitting with yourself. You know, some perfect examples of the difference of these two would be like, let's say I get into an argument with my wife, right? And I am really sincerely trying to understand, like, you know, what I did wrong or why she's wrong or why I'm right. And in this sincere argument with myself about here's the reason why you're wrong and going through all these variables. And I just take a moment in time and a breath. And if I actually tune, even while I'm saying these things, I can feel authentically what's underneath it. I'm afraid. I'm hurt, or I'm angry, or I'm afraid because of something she said or something she did, right? And so authenticity has the courage to say, I'm afraid. I'm scared in this moment. Actually, I'm hurt because you said that. An example of this was a client I had many months ago who was, you know, in this argument with me. He was arguing with me about why I was doing the wrong thing here, and I wasn't looking at the total picture of his health, and it wasn't heavy metals, and it wasn't this, and it wasn't that, and it was all of these other variables, and he was putting together this huge puzzle piece, and he was sincere. He wasn't trying to hurt me. He was just sincere. And then we took a step back, and I just said, it feels like you're lost. And we both just laughed. He goes, yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost. I have no idea what I'm talking about, right? So authenticity cuts through the fat. Authenticity is dangerous, it's confrontational, it takes work to achieve. Authenticity brings in the right people into your life quickly and weeds out the wrong people quickly. It saves time, it saves energy. It takes a lot of energy to not be authentic. It's like sucking the life out of you if you're not being authentic. You'll never be liked by everybody. You'll never be loved by everybody. Beethoven's Für Elise has, before YouTube got rid of dislikes, it had like 50 million dislikes, okay? This amazing, beautiful, I think it was actually Ode to Joy. Any of the Beethoven symphonies, let's say Ode to Joy, one of the most uplifting, beautiful songs, you know, beautiful, beautiful song, had 50 million dislikes. Why? Because people love to hate. If you're doing something worth doing, people are gonna hate on you. People will hate on this video, people will hate on my next video, people will hate on everything that you do, everything that you create. It's not about what other people think. You can use it as feedback, you can constructively receive criticism, but at the end of the day, all we have is our authenticity, our authentic voice, our authentic expression. Use it, be dangerous, be authentic. Peace.